You gotta respect the man's hustle. The fact that he got caught, he came to the United States and still came back to back illegally. That man had a plan. The cartel like worth 20 billion, not worth 20 billion, but El Mencho is like worth 20 billion. Bro, what's up guys, we're back on another video. We're gonna be reacting to the end of El Mencho. I don't want no problems. I want zero. No problems.
El Mencho, the boss of one of Mexico's most dangerous and feared cartels, and the country's most wanted man.
Breaking tonight, he was Mexico's most wanted criminal for years. Tonight, Mexican authorities say they've killed the drug kingpin known as El Mencho.
No! El Mencho, no hay salida de esta. Tu hora ha llegado.
Shout out to D Green with this, man. Hey.
Mi Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes. Who? Better known as El Mencho. Now, El Mencho was born in 1966 in the western Mexican state of Michoacan.
Huh?
He dropped out of school in the 5th grade. Damn, he didn't even give pendejo. And he became involved in criminal activities at a young age, initially performing simple hit jobs for local gangs. Adios mio. Bro, imagine instead of getting ready for middle school, you just become a full-on gang member, bro. Like, instead of getting ready for the 6th grade, you're a whole GTA character already. Now, in his 20s, he was arrested in the United States for selling heroin to undercover police in San Francisco. Weirdo. And he was deported multiple times, but he repeatedly returned illegally. Now, over time, he rose through the ranks of Mexico's drug trafficking world, eventually becoming the leader of the cartel.
Hey. You gotta respect the man's hustle. The fact that he got caught, he came to the United States and still came back to back illegally. That man had a plan. He had a vision. He knew what he was doing. And it looked like he wanted to be, the boss of their cartel, I'm guessing.
Nueva Generation, CJNG, one of the most powerful and violent criminal organizations in the world. Now, CJNG is notorious for trafficking fentanyl, meth, and cocaine in the United States and other countries. It has been described as one of the globe's most prolific drug trafficking groups. El Mencho built a reputation for extreme violence, including high-profile attacks like downing a military helicopter and an assassination attempt on Mexico City's police.
Hey, Dios mío.
Bro, this might be the first nigga I seen
In real life,
to have 6 stars. How is that even possible?
Police, freeze. Brought to you by the man D Green. Why am I selling my dog D Green? Shout out to D Green, eh?
Thank you.
Now remind y'all, bro, this is the Mexican cartel. So just imagine the most dangerous gang in America. The Mexican cartel is probably 1,000 times worse.
Or you could probably put all combined and you still wouldn't be able to beat the cartel, bro. You gotta understand the cartel they supply illegal substances to the US probably, and that's how they make their money. And when you have, you know, a lot of money, you got the power to buy up the best, you know, equipment, the best cars, the best equipment to you know, the best, you know, armor and protection as possible. And that's what the cartel is doing. Like, isn't it like the cartel like worth 20 billion? Not worth 20 billion, but El Mencho is like worth 20 billion. Bro, 20 billion, bro.
FBI, open up!
Of course he's gonna have the best security. Like, of course you're gonna be able to bet like the best armor, the best everything. When you worth 20 billion, you got the money to spend on the best possible security. The best armor, the best equipment, the best, you know, the best everything. And so far, you know, they couldn't find him for years on years on years on end until they caught him. I mean, it cost, I don't know how much he spent, but I had to guess, he probably spent hundreds of millions. Nah, maybe a good couple multi-millions, maybe 50 M's, 100 million. But most definitely, he spent a lot of money to stay hidden. And, you know, it helped him to stay hidden for good. I don't know how many years. I don't know if it was like a decade, but I know it was a good amount of years. He was like hidden, or if they did find pictures, it was just either old or very pixelated. You got armor, and when you have armor, you got guns, you got weapons. You have weapons, armor, cars that could take, you know, bullets. Compared to the other side, don't got that. All they got is just, you know, weapons. They don't got no armor. They don't got no professional training. You want them to go. You want gangs to fight against the cartel, bro. Trained. They got it all. That's the point. They just got it all. They got it all.
Chat, is this real?
Compared to the other side, probably just got armor. At best, they might get armor for like bullets, but come on, you don't got no training, you don't got cars, you don't got money on end to have weapons on end like the cartel do. Like, come on, this is $1 billion business they're running, so they're not gonna let you stop it. Like, they're making way too much money to stop it. So see you see me from a distance, you know. See what you're doing. I'm not bothering you. Like, I don't nothing. I ain't see nothing. I ain't see a single thing, man. Like, hey, man, what you said? You said somebody dropped down dead because they use some drugs and somebody sold it to them? Nah, I ain't see that. I ain't see that. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah.
Bro, they got all types of military inventory, bro. They were knocking down helicopters. And they were even the police. But apparently, before this man joined the cartel, he was a police officer? I don't know. I guess them niggas wasn't paying enough. Bro, it got so out of hand, the U.S. government placed a $15 million bounty on El Mencho's head, making him one of the world's most wanted fugitives, bro.
For the first time, cartel kingpin El Mencho tonight is a $15 million man. That is the U.S. government reward just increased and placed on the head of Ruben Aseguera Cervantes, alias El Mencho.
Remind you, he has 6 stars, at least. He faced multiple indictments for drug trafficking and money laundering. But despite his notoriety, El Mencho maintained a low profile, avoiding the flashy lifestyles of predecessors like Pablo Escobar and El Chapo. El Mencho also operated with a network of family members, including his son-in-law, who was in prison in the U.S. for related crimes. his cartel expanded aggressively, clashing with rivals like the Sinaloa cartel.
What?
And corrupting local officials.
Delta 1.
Hey, ¿quién habla?
Mira bien, hijo de tu puta madre. Soy Mencho, güey. Relaja tu puta gente a la verga. Soy Mencho, güey. Relaja tus putas partidas, si no te voy a partir tu madre, tienes toda tu bola de perros. Te tengo identificado 30 güeyes. Hasta tus putos perros te voy a matar si no te relajas, güey. ¿Cómo ves?
Ya está, señor. Ahorita los bajo.
No cuelgues, hijo de la verga. Te tengo ubicado en Chacala, güey.
No le estoy colgando, le estoy diciendo, ahorita los bajo.
Póngase bien las pilas, güey. ¿Qué se le cuesta ser amigo, cabrón? ¿Uno no se mete con ustedes para que se pasen de verga?
No, señor. Ahorita yo se las bajo.
Pongan, mire, revíremeles a todos los hijos de su puta madre, porque todos agarran dinero y son buenos de puercos.
Sí, es lo que me están diciendo.
¿Se me ponen a tiros o tú eres el primero que vas a marchar por ellos, León?
No, señor.
¿Vale?
No, señor, no se trata de eso.
Váyase a la verga, porque aquí los vergazos están al 220, ya se la sabe. Y miedo no hay.
No, señor, no se trata de eso. Ahorita yo lo traigo.
Entonces, si quiere amistad, aquí va a tener un amigazo, cabrón. Si no, a chingar a su madre a la verga.
No, yo sé, señor.
Ya estoy hasta la verga de que no entiendan, loco.
Señor, usted me conoce, usted sabe que yo soy amistad.
Por eso me extraña, cabrón. Yo te entiendo, güey, pero pues no mames, yo sé que tienes gente y la familia de chingada. Verga, póngase las putas pilas.
Yo lo sé, señor.
No quiero que me apagues este puto teléfono. Después te voy a marcar, güey, a ver si no se relajaron a la verga, ¿eh?
No, ahorita le voy a marcar.
A todos en general, güey. Relájenmelos a la verga, por favor.
Ahorita le voy a marcar de otro número, a este número que me está marcando.
No, este ya no le vuelvas a marcar, yo le marco cuando yo pueda.
Ándale, pues.
Pero no me lo apague porque lo voy a entender como negatividad.
No, señor, ahorita le mando un mensaje de otro número para que me marque el otro.
Órale, pues, Melón, ahí les quiero eso, que se relajen a la verga.
Sí, señor, usted me conoce, usted sabe que hay respeto y hay nada más.
Ya está, igualmente, de aquí para allá también. Ahí disculpen por las malas palabras.
Aquí los muchachos son los que están allá y ahorita yo se los agrupo.
Ahora pues, ahí le encargo.
Ándale, sí.
Ahí relájenmelos a todos, dígale que va de parte mía.
Claro que sí, señor.
Ya está.
Ándale.
No! Like I said, bro, the Mexican cartel is so dangerous. Even the police was scared of them. But just yesterday, February 22nd of 2026, El Mencho's time would finally come. Mexican Special Forces, including the Army and the National Guard, conducted a raid on a safe house in a wooded area near Tapalpa, Jalisco.
What?
Authorities tracked El Mencho by monitoring a romantic partner who visited him at the cabin.
Hey, Dios mío!
So this nigga really lost his life over some pussy? That's tough. I told y'all, bro, woman be every man's downfall. This man has been running a Mexican cartel for decades, but they followed some random female and she led them to El Mencho. And as the troops circled the site, El Mencho's bodyguards opened fire. And this led to a full shootout. Now, El Mencho fled into the nearby forest, but was wounded and captured.
Ouch!
At least 6 to 8 of his security guards were unalived, and 3 Mexican soldiers were injured. El Mencho, the 59-year-old cartel leader, was seriously injured and died in custody while being transported to Mexico City. This marked the biggest blow to drug trafficking in recent history.
Wait a minute!
But wait, that's not all. El Mencho's death triggered immediate and widespread retaliation from cartel members. Now, this usually happens after cartel leaders get unalived, bro. Within hours, supermarkets, banks, vehicles, and all types of businesses across multiple states of Mexico were getting burned and violated. Help! All type of chaos is happening in Mexico, bruh. Even in Guadalajara, and they're one of the host cities for the upcoming World Cup. At least 73 people have lost their lives so far in this retaliation after El Mencho's death. Now, apparently, authorities claim to have resorted order, but the country remains on edge amid fears of power struggle with the Mexican cartel.
I got a general question, like, do people are really gonna go to Mexico for the World Cup? I feel like people would still go just because they want to go to the World Cup and it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. What if the tickets go down because of the situation that's happening? Because it's like getting more dangerous. Them to drop their prices is pretty unlikely for that to happen. But you're just gonna have to wait and see if people actually go. But some people I feel like people are gonna go either way because like it's once every 4 years and it's like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. They're not gonna, I won't say be scared, but they're not gonna let that go. They're not gonna let the opportunity go. But I could be wrong. But super interesting.
CJ and G. Now, I don't know how this is gonna affect the World Cup, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they change locations. Not gonna lie. Bro, it's just crazy to think that last month, none of us knew who El Mencho was. Well, I'll say the general public didn't know who he was. The government been knew who this nigga was. They just couldn't stop him. And turns out this guy was like one of the most powerful people in Mexico. Shit, probably one of the most powerful people in the world. You were eventually gonna get patched, bro. Pablo Escobar, El Chapo, none of these niggas live forever, bro. And the crazy part is, there will be another El Mencho. There will always be a Mexican cartel, bro. Right now, there's a 4th grader that's about to drop out and end up being a cartel leader. The cycle goes on.
Yeah, that's crazy, but super interesting vid. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, peace.